Hello, this is Teja Gerken for Peghead Nation, and I'm here with a very cool guitar, a classical guitar built by Lloyd Baggs in 1982. Many people don't know that before starting his pickup company, L.R. Baggs, Lloyd Baggs was a successful luthier. He worked from about the mid-70s to the early 80s, built only 30 guitars during that time period, but had a clientele that included players like Janis Ian, who still owns one of his guitars, Ry Cooder, lots of A-level Los Angeles-based player, which is where Lloyd was working at the time. He had a loft space where he was building instruments, and he was a very forward-thinking luthier, and this guitar is an example of that. You may not see it from the outside. It looks very traditional. It even has flamenco-style friction pegs on the headstock. The guitar is braced in a kasha bracing pattern. So rather than the more common fan bracing, which is the traditional way to brace a classical guitar, or the common lattice pattern that modern luthiers use, it's got a sort of radiant bracing pattern that starts out around the bridge area and goes all around. It has a very large neck block in here, and the braces are actually capped with carbon fiber, which was very unusual back in 1982. Some modern classical guitar builders are doing that now, but Lloyd was really on the forefront of doing that sort of thing back when he was building these guitars. I should also add that this is one of only 2 classical guitars he's built. He mentioned he built 30 guitars total, only 2 were classicals, and this is obviously one of them. The guitar has a German spruce top, and it's got maple binding, very nice, and Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Beautiful flat sawn Brazilian rosewood. And it's a very lively guitar. It sort of is a hybrid between a flamenco with the friction peg headstock and a standard classical guitar, all with some modern internal construction techniques. Let's listen to it a little bit more. I'm going to play a bit of a tune written by Duck Baker called Old World. So that's the Lloyd Baggs classical guitar, built in 1982, one of 2 classical guitars that Lloyd built in his relatively short but productive period as a luthier prior to becoming a major player in the guitar electronics world through L.R. Baggs pickups. I hope you've enjoyed this gear demo. It's a very special guitar. I'm privileged to be able to play it for a few days here at Peghead Nation. And please come back, visit us for more guitar demos and gear demos. And if you're interested in how this guitar sounds with one of Lloyd's products, we have a separate video of the guitar demonstrating the L.R. Baggs classical lyric internal microphones. You can look for that as well. For Peghead Nation, I'm Teja Gerken.